he was not that bad for a blind pick, but I think you guys are going to see this draft was really not that good outside the first few rounds. We did find a few good players, but overall, really not that good. So here we go. With our first pick, we took Tajay Veal, but we're going to move him over to outside linebacker. 86 speed. I'm thrilled with that. 79 strength. Let's see what his coverage skills are, because that was kind of a concern. So let's see. Catching is not good at all. Even for a linebacker, it's not good at all. Throw power while we're right here. 86 short throw, 77 medium, 71 deep throw accuracy. Throw on the run, 86. That's very, very solid. Let's see. 78 tackle. I mean, that's good tackle for a linebacker. We could work with that. Good hit power. Really, it's his coverage. Not good coverage. And it's something we can improve. Obviously, you can't really expect to take a defensive end and move him out to outside linebacker and have him be great at coverage right away. But overall, I'm pretty happy with that pick, and I think it'll make a lot of sense to move him to outside linebacker. Austin Schobel we got in the second round. I'm really kind of shocked his overall is not better. But I do think this guy has a lot of potential. Both Veal and Schobel have quick development too. We did not get a single player with quick or superstar development last year. We struck gold with both of them. We got Buckholder in the third round with the idea to move him to defensive tackle, but we ended up taking Cody. And I just think Cody's going to be the defensive tackle. So Buckhalter, we kind of took not really knowing what we were going to do with him. We liked his strength. For now, maybe he'll just be a solid backup. We'll see if he has a future with us as we move forward. Then we got John Forsey here at middle linebacker, superstar development. 82 speed, 80 tackle there. We got him in the third round. Then we got Cassidy Rivas, another outside linebacker here. Nothing outstanding by Cassidy Rivas. Seems like a solid player. But we really do have a big hole at what we're going to do at outside linebacker right now. Until we kind of figure out what's happening with Mike Morgan and if Aaron Lynch is going to start stepping it up a bit more. We'll see. Vladimir Mallard, 64 overall, but he's got 93 speed. He's got okay catching attributes. It's a guy that we could work with. Still only 22 years old. Plenty of time to develop. But Marcel Cody, big pick for us. Maybe my favorite pick of the draft, to be honest. I don't know. I feel very good about this player right here. We got a right guard, Lucina. He only has normal development, but 86 run block, 79 pass block, 92 strength. Very happy with him as well. Corey Essex, only a 64 overall. We got Dwight Gaston, who is his confidence is already going down. I don't know why. Why are you already getting worse on me, sir? We need you to get better. Maybe because he's going to be far behind the depth chart. I don't know. Then we got Dylan Diamond. If one of the mods, do we make a straw poll for who y'all's favorite selection was? But I think we had a pretty good draft. I'm very happy with it. We got a lot of guys that can step in right away and be solid contributors for this team. Mobile Shobel, right? All right, that's a good nickname. We need some more nicknames. We definitely need some more nicknames. Here we go to the Giants. 80 overall, Bruce Allred. And this is a guy that we knew was going to be good. Only normal development, though. Interesting. I thought for sure he'd have superstar development, only 22 years old. But look at that. Short throw accuracy, 91. Medium, 86. Deep throw, 77 there. 70 speed. Bruce Allred, though, going to the Giants. Good pickup for them. Nobody else in the 70s for them. As we look at the Jags, they got a 73 right tackle with the 6th overall pick. Got to do better than that if you're drafting at 6. 72 tight end in the second. I mean, look at this. Later on in the second, a 58 overall. I'm telling you guys, not a good draft. They did get a few 70s down here. How many picks did they have? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, including 5 seconds. With their 5 second-round picks, they missed on 4 of them. Arguably 5th, but then we only got a 79 overall or 72 overall as well. But woo, not a good draft by the Jags there. The Jets at right tackle, 76 overall. Outside of that, no 70s to be found. So again, even if you're looking at some of those wide receivers that we got that were 64 overall, really not that bad in terms of this draft. And that's kind of what I had thought would be the case. Demond Chapman. They said he got 3 interceptions in a game. This is really not a player that I thought looked very good at all, based on what I saw. I mean, only 71 zone coverage. That's not going to get it done. So I'm surprised he's a 71 overall, to be honest. Special K with a $2 donation. Can we get some love in the chat? Thank you so very much, man. I appreciate that.
Showable as a mobile QB.
Yo, Graydon, thank you so much for that host. Can we get some love in the chat for Graydon? Graydon's another streamer you guys have got to check out. If one of the mods could post Graydon's chat, please go hit the follow button. Show him some love. Thank you very much, man. And thank you, Special K. I greatly appreciate that, man. Your support means the world to me, dude. But again, looking down the list, nobody here for the Lions nobody's in the 70s. And again, it's kind of what I anticipated. So when I made those selections up here, and everybody was like, bust. Really, they're actually okay. They're actually okay players because they have great physical attributes that we can improve upon, that we can use as a special weapon. Left outside linebacker, 72 overall for the Packers. Only normal development, nothing standing out a whole lot about him. They did get a right tackle in the 5th round, that's a 71, and a right guard. And Keelan Phillip, I believe this is the other guy that we were looking at, right? Or one of the guys. I didn't like his strength. So I decided not to draft him because of his strength, and he does have good blocking attributes right off the bat, but only 83 strength doesn't impress me a whole lot, and we really didn't need another guard, so it didn't make much sense. Panthers right tackle, 73 overall, quick development though, again, not great strength though. Interesting to see that. If one of the mods could throw Graydon's channel though, I'd really appreciate it. Let's see. Here we go. They got a 71 free safety in the 3rd round. Solid player. Nothing else there, though. Patriots, 78 left tackle, Lawrence Grove. A good pick for them. Great pass blocker. Perfect for left tackle. Run blocking needs to improve a little bit, but overall, great player. 23 years old, 6'6", normal development. Later, Baltimore Bird. Take it easy, man. Thank you for hanging out. Just do the ones you remember. Well, I can go back really quick for a straw poll. I can go back really quick. Whiffle! Thank you for the host. Auto host. Veal, Schobel, Buckhalter, Forsey, Revis, Mallard, Cody, Lacina, Essex, Gaston, Diamond. We had a lot of picks too. We really did. Because some of these guys are going to end up on the practice squad. But I'm thrilled to have them all. I feel good about them all. Alright, so we saw the Patriots last, right? Alright. So they also got Fontenot. This is another guy that we were actually scouting, but his speed's really not that outstanding. My idea for Fontenot was to move him over to linebacker. And really, he looks like he'd be a great linebacker. I mean, looking at his stats, this is a guy that I feel like you could put a linebacker right now. He has 73 catching, too. Boy, he would have been a good linebacker. Brayden, thank you so much for the song. Can we get some love in the chat? Thank you, Bama, for posting that. 2 months in a row. I appreciate that so much, man. SnEaKyNation, go hit the follow button on Graydon. Show some love. Check out another awesome streamer. Dude, he would have been a great linebacker. Tell me he would not have. Man, that's what I wanted to do. Anyway, moving forward. Raiders, 78 free safety, Jordan Swan, superstar development. And this was the player that I was hoping would fall to us in the 1st round. Obviously, we went with Veal. I feel very comfortable with Tajay Veal, but Jordan Swan was actually the player that I wanted. 80 overall, superstar development. I mean, and again, this is a young Raiders defense with a ton of potential. So, interesting to see them add some more to that. Only 64 catching. But obviously, very good player. Kick returner as well. Beer! 13 months! Can we get some more love? Thank you so much, Beer. Throw some more love in the chat. You guys are freaking incredible. Thank you all so much for that support, man. It really means the world to me. More than I could ever explain in words. Rams. Now, this is important because all of these players are going to be very known within this series. Thomas Worthy, superstar development in the first round. We were looking at drafting him too, and you guys decided to go with Veal. Honestly, I would have gone with Veal too. I wasn't really looking at Worthy closely, but man, 88 tackle, 85 block shed. How is he only a 72 overall? His stats look incredible. I don't understand. 73 zone coverage too. Why are you only a 72? Press 32. Oh man, very good player, Thomas Worthy, and this is a guy we are going to be seeing a lot of. Click that link if you guys would like to vote on your favorite draft pick that we had. I am shocked by this guy only being a 72 though. But again, this is going to be a player that we'll see a lot of throughout this series. They got Trent Hitchens in the second round. 86 speed, normal development. Down here, Tony Jordan, normal development, 88 speed. Strong safety, normal development. Cornerback, normal development. So really, again, not a good draft. But they did get that good middle linebacker there. Max Cardona, 77 overall left guard with quick development. Didn't they draft a rookie with the name Cardona last year? I think they did. I think they just drafted his brother. Who was it? Ben Cardona? Something like that? Do you guys know who I'm talking about? For those that watch the news videos. Quick development, though. Good strength, good run block. And nobody else above 70 there. The Redskins, 73 overall right guard. This draft sucked. Like, we're not even seeing high 70s go in the first round, though. The Saints, 76 overall quarterback to replace Drew Brees. Here you go. And, again, this is a team coming off the Super Bowl. They got Kirkland Keaton to lead them the way now. Good deep throw accuracy for a rookie. Good medium throw, good short throw accuracy. 75 speed. Definitely looks like a very solid player. There's Kirkland Keaton. We'll look at the build. We'll look at all the teams. And, again, one other 70. They got the punter with the last pick in the draft. Mr. Irrelevant, Derek Jeffers there. So, really, though, not a good draft. Seahawks, 70 overall, Lawrence Vandermeer. Let's see if he has superstar development. This is the guy that won the Heisman. And I remember laughing because I was like, he's really not that good. 70 overall in the first round. Maybe he has superstar. He does have superstar development, but they have a lot that they are going to have to develop with this player here. Tackles, okay. Not, I mean, overall, 67 overall, actually. So, again, I didn't understand him going early on. I understand he just won the Heisman. He does have good development, but not looking like a great player. They did get Derek Dent here. He has superstar development as well. And another defensive tackle for a team that already has plenty of defensive tackles. So there you have it, out of Richmond, 2 superstar development players. Did they get a guy that was not superstar? They did. But more guys that we are going to have to keep an eye on throughout this franchise. We'll be playing them twice a year. Philip Rollins going to the Steelers. 76 overall to learn behind Ben Roethlisberger. A good accuracy on short and medium. Deep throw accuracy is okay. 96 throw power, 76 speed. But that's a great situation for him to be in, to learn behind a guy like Roethlisberger early on. Here we go. Normal development there. They had a left tackle, 71 overall with normal development. And then down here, normal development too. So there you have it. Onward we go to the Texans. 77 left guard with quick development in the first round. That's a guy that we were kind of looking at a little bit. I didn't really want to take a left guard in the first, but I did recognize him as a player that might be good. Jedjuan Gay, quick development for the Titans, who have running backs. Didn't they draft running backs last year too? I feel like they did. I don't know, but they got another one. 81 overall, looks very good. Good pickup for them, but nobody else above 70 for him. 76 wide receiver for the Vikings, taking number 2 overall. Normal development, okay catching, not great for number 2 overall though. Not great speed for number 2 overall. He is 6'5", obviously has some potential there, but You know, I don't know if he deserved to go number 2. But look at this. In the 4th round, a 79 overall with quick development, A.J. Perkins. That's a good pickup for the Vikings to learn behind Adrian Peterson there. 7th round, normal development, fullback. Then they got a left guard with 73 overall as well, normal development too. All right, not a bad draft by the Vikings. They did all right. The Bears, Antoine Street. They already have Jay Cutler. They already have Danny Whittington. But here they are taking another quarterback, and he's actually down 2 overall. So really a 78 overall with quick development. Good accuracy, 82 speed. Really solid player here. Not bad at all. Left guard, 75 overall, normal development for him. They also got a 77 right guard down the draft a little bit with superstar development. Where was this guy? How did I not scout this guy? Dang. Very solid looking guy here. Superstar development right guard. Oh, that was in the 4th round. Never mind. Never mind. I was thinking that was a later round pick based on where it was there. The Bengals, 76 overall. 90 speed. I did not anticipate this guy having 90 speed. Didn't this guy have like a terrible combine? I don't know. I don't know. We can practice a little bit if you guys would like. Are you taking off, Bama? Yo, can we get some love for Bama in the chat? Bama, it was so wonderful to see you again, man. I hope you are well. Hope to see you around more often. We all miss you greatly, man. And it's good to see you, dude. Tell your family Merry Christmas. And I hope you have a great holiday break, man. But pretty good player. I might have taken him had he lasted to me had I known that's what he would be, because I do feel like we do need another cornerback, and he looks like a solid guy to have. Nobody else above 70 though. The Bills at right end, a 78 overall, normal development. They got him at 26. In the 2nd round, they took another right end. This guy has quick development though, not a lot of strength there. Solid player. Dye was a guy that you guys were somewhat looking at, 66 overall, around the same that we were dealing with anyway with our players. DJ Starling, 70 overall, normal development, 74 man coverage, better than I thought his man would be. 74 press, 64 catching. Really doesn't stand out to me a whole lot either way though. Tackle's actually 68, better than I was anticipating. He is clutch too, but I don't know. I didn't feel it with him. I like having man coverage corners more than zone. And I couldn't fit him into safety, so it didn't make sense there. Here's Merriam as well. 64 overall, too. All right. Broncos, 78 tight end, Parker Rich. This is the guy I was looking at before I drafted, or before I signed Safarian Jenkins. Solid player, nothing outstanding, though. The Browns, 78 right end. They got him number 3 overall. Normal development, though. Again, not a great draft right now. They also got a tight end in the 2nd round, 78 overall. He's actually down to a 76 here. Decent speed and everything there, though. Who else did they get? I felt like they got somebody else, but apparently not. Apparently not. They do have Houston Church, so getting a guy like Gildon, another weapon for him to work with. The Buccaneers, 75 right tackle with quick development there. And nobody else in the 70s at all. Later, Nate Dogg. Take it easy, man. All right. Cardinals, 77 right guard. And this is a guy that I was looking at, because I thought this guy was going to be good. I thought he was going to be a lot better than he is, actually. 92 strength. Okay blocking. Not outstanding by any means. Normal development. Other players, they went back-to-back wide receivers in the 2nd round. They got a tight end, 70 overall in the 3rd round. Doesn't look outstanding. Nobody else here above 70. But again, they had Morris Presley and Trace Ash. Neither of them were above a 70 last year, and both of them had outstanding seasons. So, still some guys to keep an eye on within our division. The Chargers, 75 overall wide receiver. Did not think this guy was going to be that good. Had I gotten him, where did they take him at? Okay, he was gone before my pick. I was going to say this would have been a very good slot receiver for us to have. But obviously, he was gone before we were making a selection there. They got a 70 overall right end, but not a good draft overall here. Chiefs, 81 running back, Joey Lacey. 93 speed, maybe related to Eddie Lacy. Seems like a decent player. They got another running back, though. Why? Stop taking running backs. My nose is so itchy right now. You guys don't even know. You guys don't even know. And then here is Enrique Milburn taken number 1 overall. This was the player that I really wanted. Had I had my pick of anybody in the first round, I would have gone with this guy. Superstar development, 85 speed, 88 tackle, 90 hit power, 87 pursuit. Let's see what he has in zone. 72 zone, solid, 60 catching, high motor. All right. Nobody else there. Cowboys, 66 corner in the first round. They did get a 76 left tackle with superstar development, though. Good pick there in the third round for the Cowboys. Again, they didn't really need a left tackle, though, I don't think. They did need to replace Jason Witten. He just retired. They got Brendan Sidney in the third round. Nobody else in the 70s there. The Dolphins, 79 cornerback Westbrooks. This is another player I was really hoping would fall to us. Only 87 speed, though. Not outstanding. It's zone coverage, though. 88 zone coverage. 88 press. Normal development. Solid player. 73 left tackle, normal development. Nobody else there. The Eagles, 77 running back Nick Warfield, superstar development. Really not that fast. Not much of trucking either. Don't really know how he's going to develop. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I would anticipate better trucking or better speed there, but he does everything solid. He's not bad at anything that we're seeing. Doesn't have great stiff arm, but overall, he's got superstar development, pretty bright future. They did get another running back there as well. 70 left end, normal development. Nobody else there. And then we have the Falcons. 78 free safety, Malcolm Sparks, another player that I was considering drafting. I think we were deciding between Sparks and Veal, and we ended up going with Veal. They're both 78 overall with quick development, 83 zone coverage, 91 speed, decent tackling. And again, I was planning on moving him over to linebacker. It does seem like he would have been a pretty solid linebacker for us. But overall, he'll probably be very solid over there. Let's see. And then that brings us back to the 49ers. So let's see. You guys have been voting. Let's go ahead and find out who y'all's favorite draft pick was. And it was Veal. Tajay Veal wins 11 votes. Mobile Shobel had 6 votes. Forsey had 7 votes. Cody had 6. Diamond had 6 too. Wow. Surprised to see Diamond so high. Cody might be my favorite pick, though. I don't know. I was pretty happy with that, but we did get some good players. We got, again, last year we did not have a single player with higher than normal development. This year we got Tajay Veal and Shobel each with quick development. Forsey with superstar development. And then Cody with quick development as well. What did Lucina have? Normal development? Okay. All right. Overall, I think we did good. Are you guys happy with the draft? What are y'all thinking? How do y'all think we did compared to what we could have done? Obviously, like I just showed you, really wasn't an outstanding draft by any means. But let's go ahead and adjust roster. We need to make some moves here a little bit. At quarterback. So let's compare our quarterbacks here. And really, we're looking at the difference between Kessler and Shobel. Kaepernick, how many more years does this guy have on his contract? My goodness, man. Killing me, Smalls. Killing me. All right, here we go. Here we go. Throw power. Shobel has more throw power than Kessler. He has better short throw accuracy than Kessler. Thank you for that follow, Luca. Medium throw accuracy is going to Kessler, and then deep throw accuracy is going to Kessler. But the deep throw accuracy is really not going to matter when his throw power's next to the worst on the team behind Burley. There's Rich Sharp. We still have him. His accuracy is not that great, but we can still work on developing him maybe. But throw on the run, definitely going to Shobel here. It'll be an interesting battle. The battle's really between Shobel and Kessler. Based on the way Kessler finished last season, I think he'll probably get the nod early on, but Shobel could easily overtake him if he plays well. Gosh, look at that penalty I would take if I released him, and no team wants him, so it's a tough situation. Kirkland Marion going to be at running back with Carlos Hyde, of course. At fullback, we still have Alawali. Wide receiver, Willie Snead and Dimitri Todman. Still need to find out which of these receivers is going to be our slot guy. I don't know. We have question marks. Essex has... Gosh, Essex has the third best catching on the team. Maybe he should get the first go at it, but he only has 87 speed. He's really the slowest wide receiver there, too. 93 speed, 78 catching. His 78 catching is actually outside of Essex and just right behind Chris Owusu. So maybe Vladimir Mallard's the way to go there. We'll have to figure it out. Aaron Burbridge is obviously an option. So is Chris Owusu. I like him more on the outside, though. We'll have to figure it out. All right. Austin Safarian Jenkins, we brought him over at tight end. Shaquan Fryer might move up. He'll probably be number 2 over Selleck as well. So we'll have a lot of speed at tight end there. Left tackle, Joe Staley. We do still have Deese behind him. At left guard, Garnett and Beatles. At center, Anthony Davis. At right guard, Warmack. But Lucina, let's look at them next to each other. They have the same strength. I mean, the pass block and run block for Lucina is better. The impact block is not. But I mean, this guy has 65 speed too. AC! A full year! What's up, Jim? How you doing today? A full year for AC. Can we get some love going in the chat? Thank you so much, man. That is ridiculous. A full year. I appreciate that support, dude. Unbelievable. You have upgraded your bandana, sir. Can we get some love going? And if one of the mods could throw up the link to the Op Co-op, a duo of streamers that you guys have got to go check out. Show some love. Spread it around. I don't even know if I have any mods here anymore, though, to be honest. Artie's still here, I think. Maybe. Artie might have fallen asleep. I don't know. If I have a mod here, if one of them could throw up the Op Co-op, please, I'd appreciate it. Here we go. Alright, wait. Alright, so I think we're probably going to need to find a way to get Lucina starting. This is why I didn't want to draft the other guard, because we have so many guys here that I quite like. It's just going to be tough to figure it all out. Oh, there you go. Whiffle is back. Thank you, Whiffle. Left end, Armstead. We got Buckhalter there, but I really like Ronald Blair. Ronald Blair's killed it for us in the time that he's gotten. They're different players. Ronald Blair has more speed. Well, barely more speed. Buckhalter's pretty solid, though. He really is. He really is. Gosh, this itchy nose, though. This itchy nose. I've been here. I tried talking to you earlier, and you didn't answer, so I wasn't sure. Right end. DeForest Buckner. And then, of course, we got Tajay Veal. But we are moving Veal over here in a second. And look at this. Cody right off the bat. Going to be the starter. We got him in the 4th round. Itchy nose, man. Crazy. Once we get his awareness up, I mean, he's just going to be so much better. Look at this. 71 speed. Much more than Dial. Acceleration, obviously, more. Agility, more. Strength. He's stronger. He does everything better. Play recognition and awareness, not yet. Power moves, better. Finesse moves, better. Block shedding, better. Tackle, not as good yet. We'll get him there. Hit power, better, though. Pursuit, not as good. I mean, overall, this guy going to be very, very good for us. Very good. Oh, I got you, Whiffle. No worries, no worries. I just thought maybe you were... I know you don't like Madden, so I just figured you didn't care. Here we go. Morgan and... I mean, Revis right now, as good as Morgan. Again, I don't like his speed, though. Don't like his speed a whole lot. Let's check out what else they got going on. Agility going to Revis. Strength definitely going to Revis. Play recognition, obviously, going to the player that's been around for a while, as is awareness. Tackling going to Revis. Hit power going to Revis. Block shedding going to Revis. Power moves going to Revis. Finesse moves going to... And some of these are not even very close. I mean, look at this. You're talking about 74 to 64. 85 to 71. 74 to 61. Zone coverage, a little bit behind. Wow. Wow, Revis. I was not anticipating Revis being a day one starter. But again, at right outside linebacker, we already have Aaron Lynch here and Eli Harold. So maybe what we're going to have to do is take Veal and move him to left outside linebacker and see how he ranks out. Because he might end up being the starter there. Let's see. Oh. Left outside linebacker. 3-4 pass rusher. Exactly. Alright, so let's check it out now and see how he ranks out. And he... Wait, okay, so I was looking at this. I was like, 67? What? 79 overall. I think it probably makes more sense to have Veal start over here, obviously. But now I like Revis. I'm not thrilled with his speed. And we got 86 speed from Tajay Veal here. Let's look at Veal next to everybody. I mean, look at this. Veal, much greater speed. I mean, we're talking about a 10-point difference between Revis. 3-point difference with Morgan. A better acceleration than anybody. Agility is right there. Revis is a little bit better, though. Strength, Revis is a tiny bit better. But when you're talking about a 10-point speed difference, that's really not that much. Play recognition, I mean, Veal is not that far off behind Morgan here either. Tackling, he's solid. Hit power, he's better. Block shedding, he is better. Power moves definitely going to Revis. Part of me wonders if Revis would make more sense at the defensive line. Only 81 strength, though. I don't know. Finesse moves. I mean, Veal's going to be an excellent pass rusher. That's what I'm gathering. This is an issue. He's going to be very bad in coverage. So we're going to have to figure that out. We are going to have to figure this out. Move Revis to right outside linebacker and trade Lynch. I mean, even then, we still have Harold there. I'm willing to move him over to right outside linebacker, though. But I don't know if we're going to trade... I mean, I'll put Aaron Lynch on the trade block again. I think I did last year. Ultimately, we didn't see anything that we really liked for him. But let's go ahead and look at their stats next to each other. Speed, he's just very far behind the other two. Obviously, awareness, he's pretty far behind as well. Agility, he's tied for the lead. Strength, he does have the lead. Play recognition, obviously that one's going to be his forte. Tackle, he's the best. Hit power, he's second best. Block shedding, he's just barely behind them. Power moves, he is behind Lynch. Finesse moves, he's behind him. Pursuit, he's behind him. Zone coverage, he's behind him. So Aaron Lynch is better all around. But I do want to find a way to get Revis involved. I think we need to. Okay, so now we got to figure out what do we do with DeMarcus Avery. He struggled for us. He only has 87 speed. That really put him in a tough situation. We got to figure out what we need to do here. Because Marcus Gesser will likely be the other number one. Do we move Avery? The option is moving Avery over to free safety where he's actually a better player. And then maybe moving Jimmy Ward back to corner. Jimmy Ward just made the Pro Bowl as a free safety. But, I mean, if we move him over now really quick, let's just do it just so we can compare them next to each other. Speed won't matter as much at free safety, right? He just won't as much. It's still important, but not as much. I really wanted to find another corner in this draft, and there was just nobody there. I'm a bit worried about that, to be honest. But if I move Ward back over, it's one more piece. So, again, they're both 81 overall. Awareness, they're right next to each other. Speed, Jimmy Ward has a slight advantage. Acceleration as well. Agility, Jimmy Ward. Strength going to Avery. Play recognition going to Avery. Man coverage going to Ward. Zone coverage definitely going to Avery. 80 to 86. Press won't matter as much there. Same catching. Tackles going to Avery. Hit power is going to Ward. And not much hit power at all from DeMarcus Avery. So that would be like the big downfall there. Obviously, pursuit as well. Not looking very good. I don't know. One of these guys is going to have to play cornerback, and the other is going to have to play safety. So what are y'all thinking? Because I like Venable there too. Then at strong safety, obviously, pretty happy with what we got here. Dylan Diamond. But we have Tartan Kindle, so I'm okay with that. Practice squad. We'll move some of these guys over to the practice squad too. Might make sense to put Ward back at corner. He did just get to the Pro Bowl as a safety, but Avery struggled greatly at cornerback. It wasn't even close. Avery was getting burned all the time. I can't afford to trade Avery. I need a cornerback. Like, I need one of these guys to play corner for us. Revis is super slow. Revis would not be able to play safety at all. He's like 76 speed. the pursuit's the big concern here. I liked Jimmy Ward at safety, but he might just be a player that we have to move around based on what this team needs. I don't think DeMarcus Avery can play corner. He didn't look like he could play corner. And he has better zone coverage. Jimmy Ward can play corner. He can be the slot guy with Avery at the number 2 spot. That's the idea. So we have 3 guys there that we like. So we'll move forward with that and give that a go, I think. So there we have it. That is our team. All right. If you're watching on YouTube, that is going to be it for the live off season. If you guys are in the stream, I'm down to practice for a little bit. But if you are watching on YouTube, thank you guys so much for watching year number 2. I appreciate the support. It has been phenomenal. And I will see you guys next time. Later.